Okay, actually, let's go back here for 1 second. Sorry, I know there's got to be a way for me to not have that happen, but we aren't about perfection here. There we go. We are about just getting it done easily and having fun doing it. So you'll see after, hopefully you'll notice, because most of this looked like this, but after the last stream, look at, you can hear our ghost chick up here. Anyways, um, I cleared out a whole bunch of rubble. There were blowtorns getting stuck in there, rifts in there that I couldn't even see. I'll probably push some of this back even more, but we did get a nice amount of clearing, and we do have a lot of grass. I'm kind of considering, let's check on our chickens. Oh, let's see, this looks weird. I got a lot of sticks, so that was nice. I'm just going to try to fix that. And it also kind of lets us see what we've got. Like, we definitely want to, I mean, eventually our garden is probably going to expand out, but, we can put our bee farm, we can start to see where we might place, like, the bee farm since we found the bees. We need to at least take a skep over there. We've had we've had a harvest of turnips and carrots, so that's been fantastic. I'm trying to save that last little bit for non-grain. We could do more turnips even though we're going to lose. I think we might. We will lose because of the heat. But, as I said before, our first trying to get our food in, we're not quite so well, I should say I'm not quite so precise or picky about it. It's just about getting food in our coffers so that we don't starve. Now, my last episode was named Fix the Hole in the Roof or something like that. You can see we did not do that. For some reason, I thought that, oh, hello, butterfly. I love the butterflies in here. I want to see, without upsetting the chickens, see, okay. All right, we have chickens sitting on their eggs. We need to clear up there. We probably need to do is take the grass out of here and put some like straw dirt. We will definitely do that. I can't remember what the recipe is for that. That way we don't have that. Oh, but I don't want to disturb them right now because they are laying on their eggs. We are on July 1st, so we've gone through May and June. I already got the chicken, or the fish out of there. All of our big firing is done. I'm not sure how we are best going to, like, set up this area. And again, we may entirely set this up differently. Okay. These are our tools. We, of course, have more back there. See, like right now, am I upsetting the chickens? Probably. I think we may have to move them. I kind of like them there, but I think if we want to have babies, which we do, we're probably going to have to move them. What is this? Why do I have... Oh, that's our shovel. Okay. And that, I think, is our prospecting pick. What do we got? We have our falcons, which I really want. Falcons, prospecting pick. Oh, scythe, which we need for the grass. Okay, so what do we want to achieve? Oh, and we also want more nails and strips. Now, I don't know if we have enough for this. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Right? 2, 4, 8, 9. 900 gold, copper. So we have 6. Okay, we do have a little bit of tin, but we are not using this for anything except for pickaxes right now. So we definitely have enough. Okay, we're just going to do it. We're going to get everything we want up to copper. Oh, wait, did we do... oh no. Okay, we do have black coal. Is that all we have? We have boards. Yeah, so we want to make a charcoal pit. We can go get a big uh, redwood tree, but this will do us for right now, so we're not going to stress for today. Okay, this is 600. All right, so let's 800. So that means 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 900. Okay. This is not spread very nicely, but, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Who knows how many this is going to take? That is a lot of copper, but we're going to find out. And oh, they're over here. Okay, so we're going to get that copper firing and do one big pour. There we go. Yeah, our chickens definitely don't like me being up here. And we don't like that. All right, so we're going to have to deal with that because we want to get some, you know, happy chickens. We've got a little bit of a... Oh, we should have probably done... All right, let's just throw it in there. All right, 18, 19, 20. We're going to throw this in here too. Oh, that was bad. Okay, well, it is what it is. There's no sense having to do a whole nother firing to get a fresh pickaxe, because remember, we're saving this tin bronze one for when we find iron, or until we find more tin so we can make more bronze. Okay, that's that. We need to get some food. We've got a little time. That's a lot of copper, so let's let that percolate. Let's go down. I think we've got some crocks with food. Oh, okay, we do not. Okay, well, let's make some food, huh? Let's see our options. These will last a long time. We've got a little fish. We've got a bunch of this. I'm kind of hoarding this because this is good for a year and a half. So this is great to like go on a trip and have all that right there. So I'm going to try to hoard that for a little bit. So we should go check if we have any fish. We can't do, let's do this for right now. Let's do this. And just so we have something to eat. I need to make a, you know, again, once we have our first grain, I will make a bunch of pies. We'll have like probably a whole session. Oops, why did I do that? We'll have a whole session. I don't know why it does this sometimes. I'm not entirely sure. We're not going to worry about it. We'll have probably a whole session of cooking, and we'll make up a whole bunch of pies, and we'll, you know, make some more crocks. We've got crocks to fill, so we do need to have a cooking session, but we're not going to do that today because I'll get off track and we won't accomplish anything, which would be fun to accomplish. Well, we have. I feel like we've accomplished something every time. Let's go check. We do not want to waste our coal here. I think we'll get there with the 2. Let's get our tongs. Put our tongs in our offhand. Let's think about our chickens, huh? The thing is if I put it anywhere right here, every time I go to the garden, they're not going to be happy. So I think what we could do is put them, kind of clear this up and put them over here. Like if we cut off this amount of dirt here, we could inset them down here because I don't really go up here very often. And I believe this kind of run is far enough away not to disturb them. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to want to do, but we're going to have to catch them again. All that shenanigans, which is okay because then we can get the flooring all set up properly. So yeah, I think we'll need to get this copper done. Again, I really thought, and it must have been in my other, can we make any kind of wood tile? Let's look. Help. Slanted roof. We could do sod, but I don't want to do that. Okay, we can do wood. It's not going to match. Okay. We don't have any, do we have any wood blueprints? No, we do not. Okay, so that means this is only going to make 1. That's okay. I think we're going to try that. Again, it's not going to match, but we understood that it's not going to match. Okay, let's go back. Oops, how? No, Kelly, do not. We're so close. Okay, but it's so much copper. Okay. Slanted slate. See, that's going to take clay plus that to make 2. Yeah, I think for right now, we're just going to make some. We understand we're in the apocalypse, and in the apocalypse, we are just fixing things. We are not trying to make things perfect. We're trying to not have a hole in our roof. That is our goal. Look how we've got a ton of oak here. Okay, we'll just do that while we're waiting. Are we going to not get it with this? We'll find out. We do have a little bit of blue clay. We've got a little bit of red clay. Okay. And we do have, in terms of making a charcoal pit, those are boards, granite. Yeah, we're going to need to do a tree cutting day. Probably when we go get the hive. I'm not going to go feed myself, so you're going to have to hear me tooting and saying I'm starving, I'm hungry. But we're not going to lose. This is almost done. You'll eat soon. You're fine. Let's see. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let's get this. Okay. There's our beautiful falcons. It doesn't like that I'm hungry. Oh, did you hear that? I hope that didn't just waste. Oh, those are 200 units. Okay. We're gonna save those. Okay. I think doing this while you're hungry is not smart. Now, from what I understand, okay, so we can do one of these plates. That stinks. Oh, I'm confused. Yeah, we did not get, okay, stop. So we definitely just had something isn't right. 100, 100, 100, 100. Ah, that stinks. Okay, let's go eat. Don't do what I do, which is don't try to fill up your things when you're hungry because it messes things up. So now what we have to do, all right, now what we have to do is get 24 bits for there. Oh, we wasted that charcoal, but that's all right. We need 24 bits. Okay, we're gonna, I don't think there's a way to get 24. Okay, so we're just gonna lose a bit. That's okay. We're gonna take that, and then, well, you know what we need is a total. So we got 200. We need two. We need 200 to do that, and then the 24 bits. Okay. So we need, I have no clue. 100 and, 60. I can't even read it. I need to have my glasses on. It's okay. Have patience, folks. Is it going away? Okay. 300. Let's see. So that's 160. Look at that. I have no clue. I'm sure there's some kind of a like smart math to this. So 45. This is gonna get us 200 units plus we can't get 24. So all right, this is just don't do me, do smart. Oh, I didn't even take it. This is don't do me, do smarter. And I don't even know what we'll do with that last piece. How do we, I think we can just leave it in the container. We're going to try this method to see if it uses less of our, I'm going to guess maybe we can, probably not. I'm saying we're probably going to need two. And that is 225. Yeah, don't do it hungry, and don't do it hungry, and that's the main thing. All right, let's pile these up. That is going to be for our ovens eventually. Look at all this. Even that. Let's get rid of, blah, 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 blah. Let's do this. So we've got some things around the house for just doing quick chores. We're gonna stick that there. We're gonna stick that there, that there, that there. We'll have a set of tools. I am super excited to have the scythe because, as I told you, I despise cutting grass. Okay, so now we have our axe. We have our prospecting pick, which will go elsewhere. We have our falx, which I am so excited to have. We will have our shovel. Oh, we did not do is make a knife, so we'll take that knife back. That's okay. And we have an extra pickaxe because that one's about out. So I think we'll do another of these. We should carry this with us, but we're not right now because we're not going to carry two. And we should carry two of these, but I do not like to waste that much space. And even this we're going to put away because I tend to just, if I'm going to do copper run or a thing, I'm going to do a copper run. Oh, shoot. Kelly. All right, we're good, we're good. All right, let's see. This is the one we need to finish. And this one. Okay, and that says 200. Okay. So we're going to, this still has like 24 bits in it, or 1 bit or something. It's fine. That's going to cool down and we'll be able to add to it. So we're not worried about that. So what we are worried about is the fact that we have now, wonderfully, a bunch of these. Eventually, we know we need to set up a really good blacksmithing area and all that jazz. But we're going to need one more of these. And pop that. Again, I don't love this being right here. What is this? We need to organize these, but we'll do that later. We got those. Once we can get those out, we're going to make another set of chests. So let's go ahead and see. How can we go? Oh, no, no, not like that. There we go. Let's see how many we, oh my goodness, 10 out of that. Oh, my mouse is a track mouse. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. Just don't be pained by me. It's okay. I'm pained by myself. I think. Oh no, you must have two. Okay, so we'll call it good there. There we go. And there. Now, again, the reason that I can do plates by pouring is because of a add-on called molds. And so, or a mod called molds. If you do not want to be able to have that ease of use, understandable. I should have poured the leftover bit of copper into there and just as a runoff. But that's okay. Should have, could have, would have. Yeah, we use redwood for our chests because it doesn't matter what color they are. They're always going to look the same. We have a chest already on our back, so we're going to go ahead and make these into trunks. And we're going to put our trunks over here. I'll organize off camera, but now we're starting to feel like we've got some organization to be had. All right, let's go upstairs. We should go, oh, tallow crab. We can eat those, but. So, I don't know how much of this we're going to have to fix just to get these in place. Again, remember our goal right now is just to get, oh no, these don't match up, which makes sense. Do we care? We have these made. We could use them for the chicken coop. Is it like blocking the hole? Yes. I'm not thinking for this particular task that we care because we're going to have lots of builds to do. Of course, we're going to need more boards. And we can use this for something else. Again, we are in the apocalypse. We're not about prettiness here. We're about, do we have a hole in our roof for cosmic horrors to enter into and kill us. That's what we are concerned about here in this inn, which is the truth. All right. We have partial coverage. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Again, someday we'll have a perfectly beautiful roof, but today we'll have a roof that does not leak cosmic horrors. So it's a win to me. Let's see, how much board do we have? Okay, we do have quite a bit. Why did it just do that little bit? That's all of it. Okay. Oh, there's more there. We might need it. Not need it. I don't know why it does that. Just ignore myself. Oh, I hate that. Okay. I have a trackball mouse because, as I've said, I have really bad carpal tunnel. And so now we had 20 something and we pretty much closed that hole. I don't want to, well, I don't care actually if we overkill a bit because, again, we do need to make a chicken coop. So a little bit of a nicer chicken coop. So let's go back up here. I need to get a light for up here because I'm surprised we haven't had more creatures spawn here. No, I think this is a bigger hole. What is the likelihood that I'm going to fall off this roof? Probably pretty high. Yeah, I think we're going to need more. Maybe. Okay, okay. All right. 1, 2. There we go. That looks, why is that like that down here? Let's fix that. I'm not sure what I did. Oh, there we go. I knew it. There was absolutely no world in which, oh, let's see. No world in which I did not fall, but we're going to have to, all right. All right. You know, a lot of, oh, come on. There we go. All right. Why did it go back farther, it seems like? Again, are we caring? There we go. I guess that's just the way it is going to be. We're not going to stress over it. We're just going to go back down. And go back up. I need to clear that out. Even though I think it's cute, that's why I've left it. But we need to get a light source up here that stays. Okay, we don't have any holes. That's what matters. Yep, we're good. We're good. Again, you know, we have secured our residence. I believe we have, no. Let's go ahead and swap hands. Let's go ahead and, while we're up here, just get anything that looks like pure junk. Which I thought I had done already, but we might have missed that. That's kind of cute. That's not. I appreciate somebody's effort who chiseled that whole thing, but we want to get fresh doors. Do we have enough to make? How many doors? No. Like, nope, not enough. Okay, these are all look like they're functioning for our little ghosts. This one we're just gonna leave, we decided, for right now. I know, chickens. And this one we kind of like the feel of this. This is kind of like we're saving Anne Frank's house, you know, where you can see where people had hidden out in the apocalypse. Alright. Alright, good enough. I'm happy. We don't have a giant hole in our roof. which is what we were trying to achieve. We have copper, all copper tools. We have a little bit of leftover roofing, which is fine, because we will use that and more. We've got a whole nother set. We've got one door. That's garbage we'll throw out. We've got a little bit of wood left we will put away. That goes up here. That gets put away. That goes up here. Okay, I think we're pretty well organized. Let's just put away our mess. So that's gonna be our board. So we need more oak logs. We need more redwood logs for firewood to make charcoal, because we only now have 5 black coal left from finding it. Okay, we are good. Our next thing to do, let's throw out these so they can despawn, is let's make up a little, see what food we can make up, which we can't really make a lot of nutritious food, which is too bad. If we could get 2 pots of something, we could do 3 of these, which would be a nice thing, but I don't think we have it, unless we just do all mushroom. You know what is it? It's calm outside. So let's go out, run down and see if we have any fish. Let's go check our traps. I think we should extend this down here. No. No. No, it says to bait it with some food. So we might want to think about making some bait. I think we did plant one. I don't know what we can bait. Let's do this. Help. Bait. We can make dough stink bait, poultry stink. So pretty much we can make bait by water, whatever. Oh, one of those two, which I didn't keep any fennel, and fish. Okay, so we can't do that right now. We don't have the stuff to bait it. So we'll just leave it. We'll see what we get. That is okay. Let's go. Oh, we just picked up our junk. I know, you just saw that and said, Kelly, you're crazy. Just okay. Okay. All right, let's go and just do some mushroom then, because I think that's what we have in quantity. Boy, do we need a harvest, don't we? Let's see. Well, look at, we've got 30 of these. Let's leave our grain alone. That's, unfortunately, mixing these is better. I don't think we can mix I don't know. Let's take these, and let's take these and these. I don't know if we can mix these together. We can also make soup, I think, which lets us mix more things, but it is less hardy. And what our goal is, see how that instantly does that? Oh, this has got rot in it. Look, okay, I see what happened. It doesn't say it, but it definitely looks it. So let's just drop it in here. So if you have a bowl with rot in it, you throw it in water. It may not be finished rotting. There it goes. And it will fly out. We do want to keep rot and get like a barrel of rot, because you can use that for compost. All right. Now, there we go. What we want to do is make these the same. So let's just first test. Can we mix these? Oh, we can. Okay. All right. Oops, no, no. Get back here. Because you get, it's, I don't know why they did this, to be honest. It is kind of annoying. I think there might be a mod for it and I would find it. In your cooker, in your cooking bowl, whatever your pot, you can do 6 servings. But in your crock pot, your crocks that you save it, you can only do 4. I think that's kind of ridiculous. It is to me annoying. I believe there's a mod to make these hold 6. So then what you need to do is like, okay, I'm going to, make 2 of the exact same thing because if they're any different, you can't do it. Oh, what did I do? I put the mushrooms in there instead of that. And then you can get 3 crocks of the same thing this way. It just feels like needlessly irritating. So I do need to look at that mod. Um, so that, because I just should be able to have this little storage thing is going to hold what this holds, and you don't have to sit there and fiddle like that. That seems needlessly fiddly. Okay, let's put, this is just kind of natural items, so I'm just going to pop my rod in there. What we want to do is make a barrel, and once we have the barrel, we can start filling it with rot. Once we have a full barrel of rot, you can seal that up. That's a fake barrel, so. Oh, look, we have leather. Okay, okay. That's exciting. Let's put our vegetables away. No, our mushrooms go here. And our vegetables go here. And then we do, what was that? We do, no, that goes in there. Okay. Okay, so, oh, no, we don't have leather yet. We have 8 prepared hides. So now we need to, leather making is quite a lot. So now we have 4. So this was like 1 day. This was 3 days. And now we have 4.5 days for this. And then when we pull this out of here, it will be leather. And I don't think it tells us. It probably told us before how much we'll get out of it. But we just didn't want to waste those hides, basically. Okay. We've got food cooking almost done. We'll get 2 of these. And we'll take this and then, no, we need 3. So we've got the 1. We take half of that and then the 2 that's left of that and then the 4 of that. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's needlessly ridiculous. So we're going to fix that. Mushrooms, we'll put it with the grain. I think now, if we look at these, let's look. This means, okay, vegetables and grains, other things get 0.27 times. The shelves, oh, is that better to do then? Up here? All right, well, let's just stick them up here. Okay. We're going to knock this all out, but we've got to be able to get rid of these. See how it's on here? Let me try something. It's saying arch. Let's just see what happens because we're going to take the arch away. Oh, okay. So they used a block to chisel both the arch and the top of the barrels. They just changed it to wood. Okay. Let's just go ahead and take the arches out. Because on this one, we're going to fill this all with shelves. So that means these can't go away unless I take these down, but I don't mind those being there. Again, we're in the apocalypse, and that means that things happen. All right, so we can go make how many shelves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shelves. We can do that. That we can use the redwood for because it's always going to come out the same color. It doesn't matter. We're going to throw all that stuff away. And take that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Perfect. I'm sure there's an easier way to do that. Okay. Look at us. We're knocking some things out. We've got now a roof. We're not going to die from things dropping down. Oops, that wasn't good. And you say, Kelly, this is way too many shelves. No, it is not. We will have pies. We will have stored crocks. We will be flourishing and have abundance of food someday to fill those up. And so we are going to pretend or live as if abundance is coming. Okay, let's pick this up and then we'll be kind of picked up. I know, so yeah, we got to move the chickens. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know you despise me. All right, so on our agenda, let me see, what did we, these we wanted for, let's look at our oven, although this is not a high priority. I'm just curious. We could also do lanterns once we have some candles, but that means we have to go get our hives. So yeah, there's always there's always a, let's look for cobble oven space. Well, we need a heat source first. Cobblestone oven. We need 2 fire clay. Ooh, we need a chisel, don't we? We don't think we have a chisel. And cobblestone. So that makes us this, but let's see what else we need. So that makes us our heat source. But then we have to have a baking space, which is another 1. So that's 1, and then probably we want, 2. So yeah, we're gonna have to just start working every time we do a pour. If we have extra copper, we'll just start making some plates, having some plates on hand. We're not in a rush for that because we do have 2 ovens, but this whole oven system is super cool. It's a mod, but I absolutely love how it functions. Okay, we're just gonna leave all that there. All that there. Let's go sleep for just a couple hours. Let's watch our clock and not waste it. Okay. We do want to make some actual windows where we get some light in here because this is a very depressing space. Like we could put a window over here so that we just can have some light coming in. What I actually like to do is just put some doors in and treat them like giant shutters so you can just open them up, and until we get glass that we want in there. That's kind of how it feels very apocalypsy too. Let me show you. So for example, if we could do 1, but who wants that one? I know I'm gonna have to pick these up. It's okay. Like that. So then what you can do is we have a 1 door. And we have enough wood to make, oh, we've got a mess to clean up. Let's put this back. This is why you just always have to clean up. We want to save those. And the rest of that gets thrown out. Okay. Here's a door. And we could even, to be cute, maybe, let's try it. You could use trapdoors too. Now we could, let's see, like that, and then it just closes right there. But then during the day when you're not really caring about things crawling in the window, we'll stick this. Uh, just there's always random leftover tools and bows. Oh, somebody's growling. Oh my gosh, Kelly. There we go. We gotta throw that stuff out. I hear somebody. Oh, here's this. Oh, how'd you get in here? Oh, we got our Falcons now. Okay, nothing, of course. How, oh, I probably, no, how did he get in here? Huh. Not entirely sure how he got in here, but we're not worrying about it right now. Let's make another door. Oh, there's things crawling. Oh, activity is high. Okay. Yeah, great. I wanted to, so we'll probably close these windows because activity is high. But let's run around and see if we can do it. Oh, man, and we have a rift right there. Great. We could do that. You know, can start to pull some of the oak in. I think there's thinner ones that you can do that with, but we're not worrying about it right now. We have two rifts. Wait, there's one. I thought I just saw another one. Yes, we do. We have two rifts and high activity. Hi, chickens. My guess is you're not going to... Yeah. 4 days remaining. I don't think they're going to... Just clean this up a little bit. We're going to have to move them if we want to have chickens. I know it. I'm going to work on it. We're just kind of got a lot of monsters running around here. So I can't exactly prioritize. Oops. We could probably just take those eggs, but we'll see what happens. Okay. There you go. I know, I'm sorry. I know. This is annoying. Our next one we'll have with like a hay floor. Okay. Look at, okay, that's not terrible. Again, it's not matchy, but that's okay because it's the apocalypse. See, that's a bit obnoxious, but I think there's like it might be skinnier this way, not skinnier that way, but we're just going to leave it for right now. We're going for quirky cute, but because it's high activity, we're going to close that. But that feels very apocalypse. You're going to throw the boards up when the monsters come. Now, we want to do this, which is too bad. Like, I wish, but as we had found, when we do this, we lose it. And these can't open, so, of course, right now, all we see is this. But eventually, we will have, better vision of this. We'll clear some. Is that a rift over there? Look at that. We have 3 rifts right now. That is nuts. Now these we don't have to worry about so much because they're high off the ground. Alright, I just stuck that there because that's where the window was, but we could have thought that through. This side I'm fine to keep pretty closed up. Let's see, where's this one? Like right here? Does that look... I am terrible. Yeah, I think that's right. And because we're in warm climate, can we see the castle from here? No, it's in the fog. That would be kind of cool. Maybe on certain days when it's clearer we can. But see, that lets some natural light in when you can just kind of open everything up. How many pieces of oak do we have? Not enough. Which is okay. Which is okay because nothing can climb in here. I say that. Yeah, I mean, nothing. You know, maybe one of those creepy crawly ones, spidery ones. Let's just go look from a distance. It looks like that's sitting on the shelf. Well, it's not. Let's just go. I know it's high rift activity, but that's okay. We are apocalypse survivors. We can't be deterred because there's a little bit of monsters. Oh, look at oak. Oh, okay. Maybe, Kelly, you should keep these in the 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe you should keep your oak where it belongs. But we're going to open these because they can't get in here. And it just there. Look at that. That just brings in some little less. I'm not going to leave that there. What we can do, we could like put a fence here so then they can't get. I've done that in places because I wanted to be able to open it. Okay, we're going to avoid that and go this way. We're not going to mess with all this little stuff. What we want to take down, we haven't, oh, let's get rid of this stuff. There's a beautiful castle. Let's get rid of all this. Junk, junk, junk. Thankfully, this just doesn't stay piled up in the world. Or else I, you know, would consider not doing that. But, hello there. Is that like I almost just fell in a hole. Okay. Let's look. We don't want redwood necessarily. Where are the bees? There's bees. I think we found 2 bees. But we're not going to go all the way to the bees. Let's go this way. I just want to find oak tree just to get some extra oak. And I do want to take down a redwood tree. That way we have all of the scrap wood, what I would call scrap wood. But this is what happens, right? You can't help harvesting when you're in the apocalypse and you're still food. We're not food poor. We do have plenty of food to survive, but we are having to be careful still until that first. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Wait! Oh! Come on! We got a Falx now. Except for I couldn't find it, so that wasn't very helpful. I want to go back and get him, but let's eat. Did we see where he stopped? I am the worst hunter. There is a mod you can get. I know it was on the multiplayer server that I played on. We're not going to worry about it. We're not going to get distracted by hunting a wolf. That is called, I think it's called Blood Trail. I don't think that's, yeah. And it helps you to be able to track like you would, you know, like kind of following a blood trail. But knowing myself, oh, wow. Do you think this one copper axe could take this whole oak tree down? That would keep us in building oak for quite a while, but we'd still need to take down a redwood because I don't want to waste oak on scrap. Oh, and it did. Oh, look at it. See, that's why copper is so nice. Look at all that. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, Okay, let's go over here for a second. What's happening here? Oh, go here. I don't want you to come up. I want to... Okay, let's do this. Okay. All right, let's get all this. It's never quite as much as, I just think you look at that tree and you think, holy goodness, like it is going to be so much wood. And it is a lot of wood, but it's always like, okay, I would think it would be even more wood than that. Okay, but still, that was a good... I don't like to do those too close to home because you will never, even if you like put seeds down to grow, like this, we'll take that home to plant, you'll never get a tree like that one. Now, I think there may be a mod to make that happen. I don't know why that is. Like, if you can grow trees with seeds, why can't we get one of the nice big ones? I'm not entirely sure, but that's okay. We're gonna now head this way. If we can find a redwood that we don't mind taking down, and I have to be a little more careful. We're not in a bit... Oh! Alright. Go away. I know. Oh, there might be a puppy. Alright, let's get out of the way. But here's a bunch of redwoods. The problem with redwoods is that they do grow close to each other, and if any of these, if I understand correctly, if the leaves are touching, they go for the tree next to it as well. But it's almost impossible like that. I think this one would be okay. Let's try this one. Again, this is for charcoal and scrap wood. And charcoal takes a lot of wood, unfortunately. And I also feel like you don't, I don't know, redwoods, we'll see if we got a seed. I don't think the seed falling is very balanced in Vintage Story. Yeah, we didn't get a seed for that. There is a mod that you can get that is like called one seed, and it makes sure that you just get one seed. That's a huge tree. I don't want to take... I think we're good. Let's just do this. I don't want to what is that? Is that a bear? That's a bear. We want a bear. Okay. All right, folks. Let's see if we can be smart. So, we want a bear because a bear is like the first armor that we can get. But bears are very deadly because we have 0 armor. They're deadly all the time, in my opinion, but certainly right now when we have no armor. The trick is we're going to go hit it and jump over this and hope it falls in. Now, this generally works, but, you know. Okay, okay, but then you'd lose the hole. Where's the hole? There's a hole. Did he come? He didn't even come. Oh my gosh. Okay. Where'd he go? There he is. We gotta go. Let's do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Does he not follow us again? No, there he is. Okay. Excellent. I know. This seems like a very cowardly way to kill. What is that? What is hitting me? Oh, I'm almost dead. Oh my gosh, we got killed by a blowtorn. Mother of heaven. Ah, that is annoying. Thankfully, well, I mean, it is high rift activity. I get it. But look, we do not want to lose that skin. That skin is going to give us bear armor and a bear helmet. And that is going to really help us. Again, it's not the greatest armor by any means, but it is far better than being naked. Why does it feel like... Okay. I feel like I'm... Maybe because I've got so much weight on me. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see if we can find that blowtorn. I don't even know if they're called blowtorns. I always call them that, but I think that just stuck. I'm trying to see where he's at. I did not see where... Sure, let's stop him. I didn't see which direction the things were coming at. Okay. I 100% agree. This is a sad way to catch a bear. However, the truth of the matter is I would like to see you catch a bear in a different way. Okay, there you go. I'm so sorry, but we really need your hide. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I can't believe we only got one fat. Okay, we take this. Now we could leave that because in a sense that is to make sure that you don't... if you leave bones, so I've been told. I don't know that this is actually true, but I believe that if you leave bones, the animal won't spawn. That kind of animal are less likely to spawn. So yes, that might be better to leave bears because we don't really want bears. But for the moment, we're going to take our load of wood. Like, I'd like some more redwood so that I could plant some more redwood along this edge, and even over here. But that's for another day. We also need to collect a bunch of these, but we need to make a fresh knife and everything because we need to make some bee skeps. We got so many things. I know, this is how it is. It's always so many things to do, and then you catch a bear. Oops, I know there's a rift right there. I should not be standing here getting these berries, but look, I mean, it is definitely, at least we can like see. I do really, it was a pain, and it was a lot of work to clear that, but I'm really glad that we did. All right, let's see. We're going to get rid of this in our blocks. Here we've got oak. Why do I have oak in here? I think we've got barrels. We've got a ton of barrels that we need to make use of. All right, let's do one thing at a time. Let's go here, and do we have any fat left? Ooh, for some reason. So we only have that one fat. I bet it's not going to be enough. Shoot. Well, let's find out. I don't know if that's going to be enough to oil the hide. I probably used it to make all my lanterns. Well, you know, that's understandable. Lanterns are important. We don't need that much for this. I saw another person. There's a lady's channel that I love to watch that does vintage story videos. Her name is Ashanti, like Ashanti. Her channel name. But I'm sure if you put in Ashanti, like vintage story, you'd find her. But I have noticed that when cooking stew, now she uses peat, But when using logs, I used to be able to do 4 logs, and now I have to do 6. Now, I don't think for this I will, but um, and I just was watching one of hers, and she said the same thing, that she used to have to use, I don't know, let's say 4 peat, and now she has to use 5. But since the 123, and so I do believe that. Oh, somebody, we have our first. I don't think they're here anymore because I have no clue when they posted that, but we have our first comment. How cute. I love it. Sorry, I had to go. I have to figure out how to put it on the screen so so I can see it. Um, that's exciting. Look, I'll take a comment any day in chat. So I'll have to learn how can I put, and I know people do it all the time, so I know there's a way to do it. I just don't know how to put it on the screen so that I can see it. Oh, that was enough. Good, good, good. Well, hello, hello. And yes, I'm in my gaming streaming era. I'm just gonna do it like again. Nobody's really, it takes a while, right? If not forever, if to get people to watch streaming gaming of the cozy kind. I don't know. I don't know that I would call Vintage Story cozy. It's like cozy and violent at the same time. All right, so we've got that. We have to wait for this to become cured, and then we can get some bear armor for this poor soul and a helmet so that she is not quite so squishy. So, but we have to wait for that to cure. All right, that was actually really fantastic. We need to figure out our crate situation, and I guess that falls under, okay, somewhere we do have redwood logs. So which ones are those? These are quarter logs. These are the like half ones. Let's take these out. Oh, but we're gonna need those too. I think what we're gonna do is put the oak logs. I do need to sit down and sort this. Wait. Oh, okay. This is where I start to get irritated. Let's see. Oh, because we already have 16. Do we have two? So here's an empty plain one. This is oak. No, that's redwood. Okay, so let's pick up. I just have no space right now. All right, sorry folks. I said I would do this, and nope, because then we can't pick things up. We are in a pickle. There we go. Now we can do that. We can get rid of that. Let's pick this up. Oh, we can't because of that arch, and I don't want to lose the arch. Can we stick this on top of the barrels? Sure, for right now. And we're going to put the redwood, because we have the redwood planks here. We're going to fix all this. So all this is going to, we need to find a place for all of our crates, which we might be able to do downstairs. We might, what we could do, okay, and then let's get the last of these out of here. These, we're just going to go ahead. How many boards do we have? Not many. So let's go ahead and get our saw. That way we don't have two kinds of redwood logs, and we don't have too many of these. You get more of these when you do Um, and then we're going to take this one over there. There we go. Let's stick all of these. The crates, obviously, if you haven't picked up on that, the crates are for one type of item. So you can also stack your logs or your boards and your planks, but that starts to get just as messy. Is this aged or regular? Okay, so that's that. Let's put, well, we'll keep this out. Keep that, keep that. This food needs to go away. We need to cook that so that we don't lose it. You can't put bushmeat into food, which is another thing that I don't understand. Now, I thought there was a way to make a pot pie. Is it a pot pie now? That does let you know it's cured. Oh, yeah, you know what we can do? We can smoke it. We can smoke it in our little smoker. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. So we're going to take our bushmeat and these. No, these. No. Oh, how do we do it? Bushmeat. Smoked bushmeat. Oh, I think you have to like bakes into oven. Maybe you can't do this. I thought, oh wait, no, that's just making rope. Nope. Nope. Okay. I thought you could do that. That's too bad. All right. I don't know how you would smoke that then. We'll have to look into it. We'll have to, I feel like somebody's gonna know better and say that you can, but for right now, I don't want it to go bad. So we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. This is not the best way to do your food. But with bushmeat, unfortunately, they don't let you. Let me do one other thing. Just want to make sure they didn't change. Like, you should be able to put bushmeat. There, see, look at trust bushmeat. Oh, look, we need a knife. Okay, good. We didn't waste it. Okay. Bushmeat, knife, cordage. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. Let's go put that into, this is the best way. I love this little thing. This is again a, that needs 4. Oh, I got too many, but this is from the primitive survival mod, but I just love this little smoker. Okay. What were we doing? We are going to empty this out. We're going to make some boards. Okay, we don't want those in there. There we go. That's plenty of boards. And then we're going to put the rest of these into here. I know, I should stop the streaming. Oops, so that you can not have to face watching this, but we're almost done. Okay, and then these are our boards. So let's do, and one more. And we only use these for things that are going to keep their color. All right, These go down and all of this goes away. And then we're going to plant this. I know. It's painful to watch. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's leave that for right now. Let's go. Is it still high? Yeah, it's still high rift. That, I think, is a fox, not a creature. Oh, there's a bunch of creatures. Hello. Hello. I know. I know. Hello. Okay, go away. Oh, you know what? We've got our falcons. We might be able to get some temporal gears. Probably not, because it's very... takes forever to get back here. Okay, you get back here. Oh dear. Hello. Okay. It would have dropped the temporal gear with the falcons, but alright, alright. It was a chance that there was a temporal gear. The universe says, what are you doing? It's high rift activity and you have like 3 rifts out there. Alright, so we're going to wrap this up. I am very happy with our if we didn't get that into there. I'm very happy with our progress. We got our roof in finally. And I don't know where we're putting berries. Putting berries right there. We got our roof in finally. We got oak, we got redwood, we got windows in, we got bear so that we can have some bear hide, which is going to be really helpful for me not getting killed as often, which I know doesn't matter as much with running around how we do. But, you know, I prefer not to die a lot. And there's going to be some places that we want to go that we don't have to run all the way back. So we definitely need to start working on armor, and that is our first step. So, so yeah, we accomplished that. I just want to accomplish that. We will not get put away because we got to run. Let's close our windows to the creepy night, even though things can't climb up there. That feels very dangerous. We've got all this more storage, so I can really start to do some organization. Well, as we start hitting ruins, this gets filled up bad, so we'll probably do... Oh, wait, what do we have? What does this get us? Not a real bed, right? No. Oh, a cozy bed. Oh, but that's, yeah. We're going to be a while before we can get a cozy bed. But that's okay. We've got this bed. It's, you know, it matches the drab decor of the apocalypse. So we can't be too picky about it. All right, let's put... This can turn into being just nature drops, as it usually is. These are for our honey. So next time, let's look at our sign real quick. Leather is still going. We still need more food. We're working on that. I have to watch a video on the survival mod to see how to do fish lines. We closed the roof. Okay, we get to check something off. Let's get our piece of chalk. We have closed the roof. So that's exciting. We still have our bee farm to do. I'm sure I've said something. Oh, let's put on here, move chickens. I'd like to do that next time because I do want us to start being able to get some chickens hatched. So that means we need to make a little chicken coop with better than we are, get some nice flooring on it, and get the chickens moved. And I think our goal is going to be to move them over here. And I don't come this way as much, so I think they will stay happier. Plus, our little ghost chick will have company of its brethren to feel at home. So, all right, folks, there we are. Of course, always, as always, ending in the dark. Oh, look at, see. Oh, all right. You know what? Come on in. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on in. Let's see. Again, generally with the Falx, if you're going to get a temporal gear, you'll get it when you hit it. That's why I like the Falx blade. But, oh well, all right. Well, that is what it's like to live in an post-apocalyptic world. So I will see you guys all in the next